Alright, everybody, welcome back to a brand new video, and today we're going to be looking at the top 5 cards that we will be losing or that we will miss when the new rotation hits, where we're going to be losing the sets X and Y, Flash Fire, Furious Fist, and Phantom Forces. So we're going to be looking at cards from those sets that we will be losing that will impact the format greatly or that we will miss in general. So at number 5, we have Night March. And Night March, I put it at number 5, and yes, it's obviously a huge card. It's a huge deck that's going to be leaving. But actually, there's a card in the deck that kind of makes it, kind of what the deck is that we're losing. But we're still losing Night March, and I put it at the bottom just because I don't think anyone's actually going to complain about losing Night March because everyone hates playing against this deck. So I put this at the bottom of the list just because, no one actually cares if we're losing Night March. Because everyone wants the deck to leave because everyone hates it, but it's still a big deck, so I have to put it at number 5. At number 4, we have Manectric and Mega Manectric EX. Mega Manectric EX is a very powerful Mega. It's probably the best Mega evolution in the game right now. Even though Mega Audino won a World Championships, Mega Manectric is still a very, very good card. Turbo Bolt is amazing attack, and even the regular Manectric EX with Assault Laser, it's just, there's two of the best EXs we've ever had. They're just really, really strong cards, and I think losing Mega Manectric is going to be pretty big. Losing Manectric EX is going to suck too, because these are honestly two of my favorite EX Mega combos. Probably Mega Manectric and Manectric EX is probably one of my two favorite EXs in general. And it is going to suck losing them because they're really cool cards and they're fun to use. And yeah, losing them is going to suck. Coming in at the number 3 spot, we have Revenant with the item lock ability Forest Curse. Now this is a card we're losing, and honestly I don't know if Revenant Break can be that good anymore. We do have the other Revenant, but without the item lock it's kind of useless. I mean, maybe someone will make a Vileplume Revenant deck, which I can honestly see happening. But losing item lock Revenant is very, very, very big for Revenant Break decks. It's going to make those decks really not tier 1 anymore. They might fall down to maybe tier 2.5. They're just not going to be that good without, the item lock Revenant. It's going to make Revenant Break decks kind of lose their power and lose their goodness. Item lock Revenant is what made those decks so good. Using the other Revenant isn't that good because it's not that great of a card. But you never know. Maybe someone will make it work in the new format. And at number 2, we have Metodi Axe. Guys, this is something that I'm sure a lot of you guys are going to, be happy about. But again, it's a very big card. Metodi Axe has been using Grenade Hammer more recently than it has Quaking Punch with Water Toolbox. Water Toolbox is a great deck. And now without Seismitoad's Grenade Hammer, the deck is going to kind of lose some of its power. I still can see Water Toolbox being a deck that, still performs well. Even without Metodi Axe, I still think the deck is fine, because there's all these other water-type attackers you can add in. I'm definitely going to see if I can make a Water Toolbox deck for the new rotation, because it's interesting. It's a fun deck to play. Metodi Axe is still such a huge loss. We're finally having this card leave the format and going over to Expanded. That is huge. Quaking Punch has been a nightmare forever, and now that Toad is gone, oh boy, is it going to be nice. And the number 1 spot, folks, is Battle Compressor. Losing Battle Compressor is just massive. So many decks now are going to be hurt without Battle Compressor. Battle Compressor made the format what it really is. I mean, it allowed Vespiquen to shine, Night March to shine, and even decks that didn't need to do that. Now Archie's, Ace in the Hole, and Maxie's are pretty much useless without Battle Compressor's help. And to top it all off, most decks are going to suffer. A lot of decks ran Battle Compressor. Even if they didn't need to put Pokemon in the discard, it was still such a good card to put cards in the discard pile. Losing Battle Compressor is huge. I don't know if we'll ever see this card reprinted. I always thought we'd see a shiny version of it down the road, but I guess they stopped making shiny item cards, which sucks because we really needed shiny items to return. I might make a video on that in the future, wanting them to return. I don't know, but yeah, losing Battle Compressor sucks, and it is a pretty big loss if I do say so myself. And that's why Battle Compressor comes at number 1. Now we have some honorable mentions for other stuff we're going to be losing. We're going to lose Muscle Band, which is fairly kind of important. I mean, yeah, we have Fighting Fury Belt, but Muscle Band's been in the format for so long, it almost felt like it could never leave. But yeah, now it's leaving. We're losing Startling Megaphone, which is another pretty big one. It's a good card. I mean, without Tool Scrapper, there's really no other way to discard tool cards in Standard that efficiently. So losing Startling Megaphone is pretty big. Losing Crobat is another big one. Now, the bats, I don't know if they're going to be good anymore. Crobat isn't bad, but you're only putting 2 damage counters on things. Without the help of Crobat, I mean, the bats just lose their power, and I don't know if we'll ever see them... Oh, crap, get off my screen. I don't know if we'll ever see them return again in the way they did, and we're also losing Lucario. This is a fairly big one also. Not really that important because Zygarde's in the format, but Lucario's also been a pretty decent card. Losing it is kind of big. Losing Halacha is also huge because Halacha is a very, very good card with that ability with the attack flying press. It's great for those fighting decks. So losing Halacha is huge. I mean, we're also losing Focus Sash too, which is also pretty big. And we're also losing Bronzong, which is also huge. Now Genesect EX won't be good anymore. I don't really see any metal type decks shine anymore without Bronzong. I mean, the new Cobalion is okay, but without Bronzong, how are those decks really going to shine? And finally, we're losing Blacksmith. Blacksmith is another huge loss. Now, fire-type decks are also going to be pretty bad. I mean, maybe with Volcanion, it'll be good, but still, losing Blacksmith is pretty big for fire decks. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe for more PTCGO videos. And I accidentally just kicked my desk. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Tell me what you guys think. Okay, actually, hold on. What cards are you guys going to miss in this rotation? I want to know. It'll be interesting to see. Me personally, I'm really going to miss losing Manectric. Manectric is just such a fun card to play. Now we're losing it for Standard. It's going to be a little rough. So hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.